When life's a mess and you're depressed,
Taylor
breathe
does
deep and
this all
just
the
be
time.
grateful. There's just one sure thing in this life.
Listen.
That someday you'll die.
That's it. No. Listen to this. Wait. Oh, you could have done it now. Here. I like this layover here. Here. So, you got a lot of people, including this one.
She should have done the repeating the first line of the song again at
There's
the
a million
end.
things she should have done.
That would
just
be
like,
Taylor.
who was the guy who was playing his steel guitar in the forest with the big red beard and everybody for 2 weeks?
5'3".
What is his name?
Oliver Anthony.
Oliver
Music.
Anthony. When Oliver Anthony came out, he had this really stupid song. And it was really easy to see who doesn't listen to enough music, because those people were saying, this is amazing. Finally, music is back, they said, for Oliver Anthony. You know, when he's playing the most derivative, really not a professional song. And now we see, cut to now, where's Oliver Anthony? Well, he kind of blew it. He's gone. That was not a professional song. And you saw people who don't really listen to enough music come out and praise it. The same thing is happening to Nikki Glazer. Her fans were all praising it. All her peers were going to watch Theo Von praise it. But I thought this was just a tongue-in-cheek song to promote her special, because she is a comedian.
Like a YouTuber song.
Well, let's find out. Is this just a YouTuber song? Is this just a cute song? Or is it more sinister? We're going to go to 152. Is that right? Or 145.15?
1:45:15.
Okay, let me do that. 1:45:15. Did it work? No. Let's try that again. 1:45:15. There she is. Nikki Glazer, who played at the Redbar Comedy Club. I was going to give her a free Coachella ticket, or sell her. Not a Jesus Christ. I was going to sell her a Lollapalooza ticket. On the day that Mark Maron was supposed to come and do Redbar, but then something happened, and I was not able to meet up with Nikki to sell her the Lollapalooza ticket, and we never spoke again. That was the last time I spoke to Nikki Glazer.
Damn.
Yeah, so unlike all these other shows, I have connections with every single person that we talk about on the show. There's a history, there's a line, there's a reason, and it makes it much cooler, I think. Listen to this. If you were wondering what Nikki thinks about the song, well, here's your answer.
Expect that, but it's I love it, and it's beautiful looking, and I worked really hard on it, and I wrote a song.
Oh, okay, yeah, here it goes. She's talking about the special first. Here we go.
But I love it, and it's beautiful looking, and I worked really hard on it, and I wrote a song. I wrote my first song. I have a single out right now. Dude, I know. And here's the thing is, like, I would never bring it up if I thought at all it wasn't good, but it's like one of the things I'm most proud of in my whole life I've ever done. I wrote my first song, and it's like, I'm not kidding you, it's a hit.
Really?
Okay. So she saw the comments. Oh my God, Nikki, this is even better than Taylor Swift. She heard from all her comedian peers who know absolutely nothing about anything. And they said, oh my God, this is so good. This is just as good as Poems Department. Oh, I love that. By the way, Theo Von, I love a blank cap. Aren't those great? Aren't those great? It's like you're seeing a little kid in a catalog modeling some clothes, right? A blank hat. Do people not know that's a no-no? I will turn a movie off. I will turn a TV series off if a character is wearing a blank, brand new baseball cap from the lazy wardrobe department. No one wears blank caps. Okay, these are hats, you know, like a baseball hat. Oh, my hats have what's called embroidery on them. Isn't my voice beautiful? I got a lot of mids that need to be scooped. I'm doing all new audio soon. You want to hear my new chain? Listen to this. Cut to me. Neve 1073 into the TubeTech CL1B into the Pultec EQP. What do you think of that? That's coming up. That's what I'm working on. Oh, and maybe a new microphone. Maybe a U67. Does that mean anything to anyone? I'm going to have the coolest sounding mic in the business. Okay, so The Blank Hat, I hate that.
There was a lot of blank hats in The Idea of You with Anne Hathaway.
I love this movie, The Idea of You with Anne Hathaway. This was an Amazon Prime original. This was a fake movie that was written in 2 seconds that made no sense. And they had a lot of people wearing hats like this. Theo, take this hat, and it makes you look so stupid. And I hope there are people out there going, oh, good, thank you, Mike. Because I was wearing a blank hat. Couldn't decide. And by the way, the hats that I wear with logos, it's not that I like the brand. It's not that I even like the logo. It's just you got to find that right mix. Does that look right? Does this look right? Does that look right? You know what looks good on a hat? That Redbar Scars Club embroidery. And people need those hats. New hats coming soon.
Just put some duct tape on it if you have a blank hat.
Really, you need something on there. And this hat looks so cheap. It cheapens you. It makes you look like you're a stock fake person. Okay, anyway, listen to Nikki. This bothers me that she let this go to her head in this way. I couldn't believe she was saying this because I found it really interesting. She did the roast of Tom Brady. You all saw that, I hope, right? See, I ain't like these other shows where I start explaining, Ethan Klein, all these people, they'll talk about a topic that you all know about, like the Drake and Kendrick beef, and they'll start from the beginning as if none of you ever heard about it. And they'll waste hours on their show, starting from the beginning, telling you the whole story that you heard 50 times that week. Not here. We assume you know, and we hope you know. And if you don't know, then you're aggravating me if you don't know. So Nikki Glazer was on the Tom Brady roast, and the word on the street, we had Tony Hinchcliffe, we had the disgusting Kevin Hart, which people are congratulating Kevin Hart over this roast. He was atrocious. I wanted to kill myself listening to him. Kevin Hart is the worst black person out there. And he's being celebrated. We got a lot of people celebrating the wrong guys. You got 50 Cent celebrating Andrew Schultz. You got the world celebrating Tony Hinchcliffe and Kevin Hart. Because the world is more clout-obsessed and confused than anything else. And Nikki Glazer went up at the Tom Brady roast. And she did the roast jokes. And she killed, right? Okay? She killed. She was the best on the roast. And every day of my life since that roast, I've listened to radio shows and TV shows and celebrities talk about how great. Even Travis Kelce. Oh, Nikki Glazer was amazing. I was at the Kelce Jam this week. Did anyone else go to the Kelce Jam celebrating the win of the Chiefs again more and screaming you get a fight for your right to party? Kelce Jam? No, none of you went to Kelce Jam?
Wow.
Okay. Whoa. Indoor guys, I guess. So everyone's talking about how much Nikki killed. And everybody in all these podcasting shows, Nikki's been on like 1,000 shows since then, and they've all been saying, oh my God, you were so good on the roast. And he goes, thanks. And she's not really, like, it's weird how she responds to it. Okay? But what you don't hear really is anybody talking about how great her special was that just came out. You hear, oh, the roast. And then Nikki goes, thanks. And I'll tell you why she's not responding in the way that you would think she would respond, because everybody, all these celebrities are talking about how great Nikki Glazer was at the roast. She was incredible. She blew our minds. And you would think that Nikki would be like, oh my God, I'm just in heaven right now that everyone liked that. Well, I'll tell you why she's not in heaven. Because she didn't do the work herself. She wants people to congratulate her on the special that she wrote herself. Her roast set was more like an Aubrey song. Drake, yeah. Meaning that it had about 20 writers, 20 ghostwriters, yeah. Same with Tony, and we'll get to him, and I'll repeat this when we get to him. The reason Tony was so amazing at the roast, the reason Drake was so amazing on that mixtape.
Family Matters.
Mixtape, back then. The ghost-written one. The reason Nikki Glazer is all of a sudden so good is because 20 people for 1 year sat in a room crafting the perfect things to say. And they also got to use roast cadence. So everybody who goes up and does a roast, you've got 20 writers writing your jokes for a good half a year minimum. And you're testing them out, and everybody and Kevin Hart, they're all in the room together approving these jokes. And then you've got roast cadence. So they don't have to like you. If you like a roast, you're going to like somebody who uses roast cadence and roast jokes. So when you see Tony and you see Nikki being celebrated so hard for the roast, but okay, why aren't we hearing any celebration for their stand-up, which is happening right now as well? Well, because it didn't have 20 ghost writers, okay? Here at Redbar, ghost writers, under any circumstance, besides Jules, ghost writing for me, we are one. Jules and I are one. Ghost writers are not allowed. Bad, boo, fake, gay.
BBL Drizzy.
So we all understand that with BBL Drizzy, right? When Drake had ghostwriters, the whole industry made fun of him. I don't know how every one of his fans didn't give up then. To me, if you're not authentically writing your own raps or your own jokes, then they're not to be respected. It takes all of that away from me, okay? This isn't something you're supposed to do together, because what we're admiring here, okay, when stand-up does stand-up or when a rapper does rap, what we're admiring is that this came from one person, okay? And this is something authentically happening from oneself, and we're impressed, right? We're impressed by the person. So when Tony does stand-up, Tony Hinchcliffe, I hope he doesn't have 20 ghostwriters for that, because that would kind of be in poor taste, right? Nobody would think that was cool. If Tony Hinchcliffe came out with a stand-up special and they go, showed a list of 20 writers, you would go, ew, 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 not authentic, bad. Same thing with rappers. When a band writes their song together, it's nice. That's what we want. We want a collaborative thing with a band. We don't want it collaborative when it's a solo artist. I don't, at least. And I think the world doesn't. And I think the world's confused. And I think the world shouldn't want that. So when Nikki gets congratulated constantly about her roast, she can't get too excited because she knows that really wasn't even her. It wasn't her cadence. And it wasn't her jokes. So she can't really accept the compliment. Now, at the same time, she just came out with this HBO special that nobody is mentioning. You know, they're mentioning the song because that's kind of out there. And the same thing with Tony. Of course, Tony had ghostwriters. He's been working. This roast of Tom Brady has been in production for 2 years. Okay? This thing was supposed to happen a long time ago. There was something falling out. But Tony got help from everybody and got to read, same with her, got to read from a teleprompter. Would you guys be that impressed with Redbar if I had 20 writers and was reading every word off a teleprompter? It's not that impressive. It's not that cool. So keep that in mind and put that in the comments. Put that if you see a comment, oh, Tony was amazing in the roasting. Well, he had 20, and say ghostwriters, because that is what we all agreed we hate Drake for. Right? We all agreed we hate Drake for the ghostwriters, and I hope you all hate Drake. At Redbar, there is no other option but to hate Drake. I've hated Drake since I ever laid eyes on him all those years ago. Except, you know when I liked Drake? For 2 seconds when he said, all my niggas want to do is pop style. Turn my nigger life into a lifestyle.
You like that one, huh?
Tell my mama do me when I do not want you. I liked pop style because Kanye.
You want to know my opinion of the roast?
Sure.
When you see a clip of Tony...
I'm very impressed, people are saying, about me. Bet David reads cue cards, LOL. Oh, I thought you were talking about me because I'm Mike Bet Dave.
I feel like most people just watch the roast via clips on Twitter, so they see like just Nikki's set and Tony's set. Amazing. But when you actually watch the full 3.5 hour roast, it's so repetitive.
Yeah.
Like every joke is the same.
Well, it's all the same. It's like, Tom Brady did this. I don't give a fuck what Tom Brady has ever done. That guy is nothing to me. And he shouldn't be anything to you. And didn't he cheat in football? Shouldn't he be banished from the world for that? You guys have no standards. Not you. The world has no standards. And they don't understand when to be a hater. I hate the way that they walk, the way that they look, the way that they dress. I'm the biggest hater. Thank you. And I cheered when I heard Kendrick say that about Drake. And people, that's the part people don't like. They don't like when you just hate somebody's fucking guts. I do, and I encourage it, and I tell you to be bold, be brave, and if you feel like you hate somebody based on just how they look, you're probably more right than you would ever know. Okay, listen to how she talks about this song, and then in return, we're going to kidnap and kill her. No, I got to stop with that. We're not here to hurt anyone. In fact, we want all these people obeying us and apologizing and loving Redbar. Listen to this. Nikki?
And I wrote a song. I wrote my first song. I have a single out right now. Dude, I know. And here's the thing is like, I would never bring it up if I thought at all it wasn't good, but it's like one of the things I'm most proud of in my whole life I've ever done. I wrote my first song and it's like,
you shouldn't be proud of it because you just ripped off Taylor Swift. The song wasn't written well. And it was overcompressed.
Maybe you should give her an invite to the studio. Maybe you should buy her a compressor like
I'm
you bought
not
for
good. I'll
Crack-A-Miko.
overcompress it too because I was working on this project. I was recording stereo guitar for the first time. Okay, that's where you have two mics. Okay, I was using a U67 and then I was using a Neumann KSM 180. Is that right? The little pencil condenser for the detail. I overcompressed it. Yes, I did. I overcompressed it on the way in using the DBX stereo compressor there from Audioscape, the 260 VU, and I overcompressed it.
Well,
I overcompress everything. This show is overcompressed.
Maybe you should give her another chance. She'll make another song. She just made a mistake the first time.
And
like
you
did.
can't undo overcompression.
Exactly. So you shouldn't be so harsh.
Well, I love compression, but the compression they're using here was cheap. I believe it was used as a plugin. I'm against plugins, modelers, AI. We're going to have a big AI discussion coming up here because there's a lot of things I'm leaving on the floor that I think that you guys need to know to navigate this world properly coming up because the next 20 years are going to be a Chris Angel mind freak, if you catch my drift. Let's listen to Nikki discuss this song, her overcompressed, stolen song. I don't like when somebody's stuff is too derivative anymore. Okay, listen.
Good, but it's like one of the things I'm most proud of in my whole life I've ever done. I wrote my first song and it's like, I'm not kidding you, it's a hit.
Really?
Yeah, my voice, like I'm going to get better at
I'll
singing.
tell you this. So this is, I believe, Icelandic. I know everything about
there are
everybody.
cathedrals everywhere for the eyes to see.
Who's that? What's that?
That's what Jordan Peterson said when he saw that water bottle.
Oh, really? Did he say that?
Remember that?
No.
It was a while ago.
This bottle of water, I believe, is a company called Icelandic. Is that right? Did I win? I can't tell you. There's a bottle of water on their set that I zoomed into. Now, what I like is they removed the label from this bottle of water. Okay? Now, I'm still against it. Plastic bottle of water? No. You put your water in a glass, like a human being, a short glass. You put your water. Look at this. Doesn't this look nicer than these plasticky bottles of Arrowhead squeaking and creaking all over the world? That's nice. This is a man's drink. Not that I'm pro-man right now, actually. Anti-man right now. This is Arctic, Icelandic. I hope I'm right with that. And then you've got these Celsius. Couldn't be tackier to have Celsius cans laying out like that. And then you've got some H3 style fake plants from Amazon. And again, straight out of the box, they didn't bend the leaves. So the leaves are sticking straight up. So something's happening with terreology here and the gravity, right? Because why are my palm fronds sticking straight up to the sky if we do have gravity in the way that it's been described to us through science? I'm a terreologist. And I'll explain what that is. I follow the ways of Terrence Howard. And is that his name? And ever since Hustle and Flow, I knew that this was my, and I'm not joking. Is it Icelandic? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hulk Hogan, I hate this set. I hate the way that it looks, the way that it sounds, the way that it reads. Okay, here's some more from this.
But my songwriting is fucking.
Oh,
I feel
wait.
really
Listen.
I'm most proud of in my whole life I've ever done. I wrote my first song, and it's like, I'm not kidding you, it's a hit.
Really?
Yeah, my voice, like, I'm gonna get better at singing, but my songwriting is fucking. I feel really proud of it. It's like a pop song that I like.
Can we listen to it?
Yeah, honestly, I would love for you to. I would never in a million years watch a stand-up clip with you of mine ever.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But this, I'm
totally.
like, yeah, play it, hit it.
I don't trust these people who don't want to watch their own stuff. I watch back Redbar. I'm dying laughing. I'm mouthing the words to everything I said. It's the best show that I've ever seen. If you can't watch don't listen to these comedians about their imposter syndromes and all this. If you can't watch your own stuff back, if you can't listen to your own song back or your stand-up comedy set, imagine how we feel. You know, Joe Rogan said, I hate watching myself. It's because it sucks. We've been saying the same thing. We hate watching it too. So you're spot on with that. Okay, here are some more.
Well, first I want to, last night I went to my buddy.
Then I think it continues at 0152.
5200.
Oh. Okay, so they're going to play the song now, and we're going to see their live react. I won't make you listen. Oh, they cut it short, too, so this is perfect. Watch this.
Dumbest story, but
I loved it.
let's hear it. This is Nikki Glazer, Someday You'll Die.
Text from my best friend. How have you been? Where are you? She knows I can't get up.
And they're playing, there's some phase issues here now with the way that it's being played on this show. It's like I'm hearing it through monitors, through their microphone, and through the direct feed. So I'm hearing it almost a slap delay and out of phase thing. I hate out of phase. Okay. Listen to this. And watch their faces.
If I say I'm fine, she'll know I'm lying. So I just roll back over.
This pleases me.
I can't feel my medication.
Oh, look at this.
I'm at home under the spell. I wish awful things on strangers just because they're doing.
Oh, he's doing the Andrew Masters music. Look at this. This is the type of face I hate. Look. Wait. I don't like when mouths curl down.
Sergio sent me the clip you were looking for, by the way, for after this. And they have more
Sergio.
also.
Sergio. I'm so excited to be back, guys. I can't wait to hang out all night on Red Bar.
Right?
I've gained so much weight. Look how fat I am now.
You look hot today.
No, I don't. This is all
This
how big I am.
steel toe stuff is making me so horny for Mike lately.
I'm supposed to be lean and mean. I look fat and funky. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
I got hard from watching a video of you jumping up and down when you were 16.
Oh, yeah, when you were doing YouTube videos when you were 16, I was watching and I got an erection.
What's wrong with that?
Silence. We'll tell you about that coming up. Okay, so he's doing this fat and funky face. I don't like when a person's lips curl down. It's the ugliest face you can get. You know who's got those lips like that? This Nick Cannon slut prostitute 8-baby Chinaman on Selling the OC. Have you seen
Sunset. The Nick Cannon lady is
Really?
Sunset. The
Wasn't
OC
she
is
just
Hall.
on Selling the OC? Yeah, she was. Of course she was. The woman
the
who
Nick
I'm talking
Cannon
about.
lady, Brie from
Who's the
Selling
woman
Sunset?
with the giant lips,
Oh,
the
that's
Chinese
her.
woman? On Selling OC. I'm not talking about Sunset. We were just watching Selling the
Yeah,
OC.
of
The
course,
woman
of
who's
course.
arguing with everyone, showing houses, long black hair, short, fat,
That's
Chinese.
Kayla?
Yeah, Kayla. That's not Nick Cannon's wife?
No, that's Brie.
Those are two different
Yes.
people?
Kayla's like Mexican and Brie is like is white, but looks
I thought this
Gucci.
whole time those were the same two people. Well, Kayla from Selling the OC has lips that go down like this. You know who else had lips that go down like this? That fake Megan Fox lady on, come on, Jules. Megan Fox lady on
Love is Blind.
Love
of
is
course.
Blind. If your lips curl down, grow a giant mustache to cover up where it could curve down. Not my lips. I got beautiful lips here. Right?
Yes.
I got some of the best fucking lips in this whole industry. I'm not trying to be Aaron M. Holt about that. I just look at these disgusting lips I see everybody's got, and I just can't believe. I don't know what's going on with everybody. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Here we go.
Yeah.
Mirroring each other. That's not funny.
Bro.
See, this is the response she's getting from people. They're going to cut it short. Don't worry, we're not going to listen to the whole thing again. We're just looking at the cowardice Theo Von bob his head to this atrocity.
Amen, huh?
Cut it. Listen, wait till you hear what he says, though. They're going to cut it very shortly.
That's good. Let's leave them. Let's make them want to go. Let's make them go. Have to listen.
That's
to
what
it.
everybody likes when hearing their debut song being played to show someone. Yeah, let's stop right there. So I don't show people my stuff. You ever try to show a person something you've done, and you're sitting there, and if they're doing anything but paying exact attention, you're flipping the hell out. You're getting anxious. So let's stop it there. But listen to what he says here.
That's good. Let's leave them. Let's make them want to go. Let's make them go. Have to listen
Song
to
of the
it.
Summer, Someday You'll Die.
Dude, I could see that being remixed.
Dude.
By
Wait, what? I thought he was going to say I could see this being a big hit. He goes, I could see this being remixed. Listen to this shit. Oh, by the way, listen to this shit. Cut to me. The new iPad Pro apparently has Apple Vision Pro technology built in that lets you control the iPad with your eyes. Yeah. So, on the Vision Pro, you put it on and you look around and you can click the buttons with your eyes. Apparently, the new iPad is going to allow you to do that. I don't know if the software for that is available yet but does that mean I could hit the bomb sound effect with my eye?
I mean,
There'd be no more of this. I'd just go.
do you have to take your sunglasses off?
Oh, don't double charge me for that. Well, we'll find out if anyone knows the technology behind that. Let me know. I'll hook it up. Imagine if I was controlling this whole show with my eyes.
Isn't that for people who have no arms?
Disabilities.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you're disabled. Someday you'll die.
I'm getting good at the chair. Okay, listen to this. This should be. He
that
says,
song to the Palestinian kids.
"Oh."
That's where he should remix it. Gaza.
Brian
version.
Redband did a bottle rocket on Kill Tony. Okay, listen to this. Oh, look at that face he's making. Ooh, God, I hate the way Theo Von looks. Look at this. Look at the hair. Okay, but listen how he says about this remix nonsense. Listen to this.
That's good. Let's leave them. Let's make them
leave
want to go.
them.
Let's make them go. Have to listen
Song
to
of the
it.
Summer, Someday You'll Die.
Dude, I could see that being remixed.
Dude.
By some DJs.
Yes, do it.
You know what I'm
do
talking-
Wait, so you want to change the entire production to the song that you just came out with? It's a weird thing to say. Hey, do you like my song? I would love it if the beat was completely stripped and we put a different beat in there. Oh, maybe we could wait till everyone's sick of this one and then do a remix. No, the remix first.
About?
You got the equipment?
I'm
Fuck
ordering
Ooh,
some.
and then she starts saying this. Listen to this garge.
Aye.
Dude, I could see that being remixed
Dude.
by some DJs.
Yes, do it.
You know what I'm
do
talking
it.
about?
You got the equipment?
I'm
Fuck yeah.
Yes, do it. You do it. You got the equipment. So that kind of threw you off. So you started rambling about equipment. He doesn't have any equipment. He's got a Rode Podcaster $600 tops setup. So he doesn't have the equipment. And that kind of bummed you out, huh? You're going to be thinking about this remix thing. You need to remix your goddamn eyebrows. Nikki Glazer has spent her whole life puking and being anorexic and getting facial surgeries. All you got to do is fix your damn eyebrows. This isn't that tough. You got the word. Your eyebrows are what's making you look funky. And they've always been bad.
Seems like an easy
fix. Shave them completely off. Go to an expert and say, can you install eyebrows that are of this day and age?
I don't
Modern
know if you
brow.
heard this part, but at the beginning of this episode with Theo, she was talking about fillers that she got
She
at
got
the bottom
fillers,
of
yeah.
her cheeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't
need
there's
fillers.
nothing wrong with your face at all. Just
Wow.
the eyebrows. But
The eyebrows
sperms.
need to be shaved off
And I
or
love Nikki.
wear
This
a
is going
hat.
to be used in a clip of me like Taylor Swift with her.
Maybe.
I'll apologize to you,
Okay,
but
let's
trust
hear
me.
this. And this isn't an anti-woman thing, okay? This is a helping woman
No,
thing.
no.
This is not anti-woman.
Or in some stuff online, yeah.
People do something with that song. Do whatever you want. Like, yeah.
No?
But I don't have to because someday you'll die. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's what I kind of feel sometimes is like I have suicidal thoughts when I get depressed and it soothes me because I just the idea of it, people go, "Oh, that's so sad. You think about killing yourself." I'm like, "No, dude. I need to think about that because it relaxes me to be like, someday this will be over. It's okay." But then also that's also the fear is someday I'll
You're sick in the head. Delete the song or else. Delete the song or else.